It's a country club, but catered to seniors. Silver Creek Retirement is a local senior living community that offers a range of services for both assisted living and memory care. And joining us now to talk more about it is Meredith Chris. She's the Director of Sales over there. Meredith, thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And for those who don't know tell them about your place.
So Silver Creek is a brand new assisted living memory care community in St. Augustine. We opened the end of last year, and we are still looking for residents to move in. Yeah. Still looking for,
you still got a few apartments and things open, but you guys have been doing pretty well.
Yes, we are.
And
very well.
Talk to me about the, it's resort-like atmosphere. I mean, it's great seeing places that, that are really catering to the families and obviously the residents. But talk to me about the resort.
Well, it's funny that you say that. I was actually at the grocery store the other day, and I had my name badge on, and the young man bagging my groceries said, "Silver Creek, where's that?" And I said, "It's in St. Augustine off of 207. He said, "Well, we have a Silver Creek in Pennsylvania where I'm from, and it's a country club." And I said, "Well, Silver Creek's like that, but it's specifically for seniors." So
yeah.
We have a huge focus on hospitality, and I think that really is what sets us apart.
All right. And talking about, obviously, one thing that comes to mind, everybody thinks about the cost and pay, but how does one pay to live in a community like Silver Creek?
So Silver Creek and most assisted living communities are private pay communities. Long-term care insurance can help with the cost of that. And there's also a fabulous benefit from the VA called Aid in Attendance.
Cool.
That a veteran and even surviving spouses of the vet can look into to see if they could apply for it. And it does help with a monthly benefit to help cover the cost of assisted living.
Okay, so monthly pay. So is there a large upfront sum you have to pay, or is it just broken out? You can kind of break it out over the whole length of time?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
At Silver Creek, you don't put a large lump of sum of money to move in. It's a month-to-month contract. So if for some reason a resident decides to make other arrangements, maybe to move closer to family, they would just put in a 30-day notice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
yeah. That makes you guys make it easy for everybody. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's very adaptable. Sometimes there's people that need a lot of care, and there's some people that don't need a bunch of care, but maybe just to have somebody around. There's family out of town, but how do you know kind of when it's time? Like, is there ever a time that's too early to think about it?
No, actually, we have a lot of residents at Silver Creek that are very independent. We encourage our residents to be as independent as they can be. But living at Silver Creek, not only do they live in a gorgeous community, but they don't have to worry about the upkeep of their home. They don't have to worry about preparing meals, getting to and from doctor's appointments, and having the peace of mind, and their family having the peace of mind that if they're needing care at some point down the road, that it's available to them.
Yeah, it's kind of one-stop location. You guys handle everything for them there. Talking about where you're located specifically, for those out there who know the area, where in St. Augustine?
We are in St. Augustine off of State Road 207, right between 95 and US 1.
And so as far as when you take the residents around, I mean, you're right near all of the, in my opinion, I love Jacksonville, but St. Augustine, as far as a tourist, walk around city, you're near a lot of really great places. Do you guys go out?
We are, and we do, and we have a lunch bunch every Friday. They go out to different restaurants, and we have fabulous restaurants in St. Augustine, as you know. But we're in a really ideal location, right next to the interstate, right next to the hospital. But we're also not in an evacuation zone, with it being hurricane season, which is really important.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I can't imagine having to evacuate the whole community.
Yeah.
And since you're new, it's obviously built really, really well.
Built to withstand a Category 5 hurricane.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And actually, we have a little bit of time left, but you have a good special going on to move into Silver Creek this month?
We do. So typically, the monthly rate of the apartment is based off of the apartment style that's selected. And that's going to include your main things like 3 meals a day, beverages, snacks, transportation, laundry, housekeeping. And then there's additional costs for care. But right now, if you take financial ownership of an apartment by the end of the month, then you will be locked in at an all-inclusive rate that would include your care.
Very cool.
So, yeah, so even if you needed more care down the road, or if you came in needing more care, you wouldn't pay any additional.
That's some value that you can't even really equate, because you don't know how much value that is that you're getting right now.
Yeah, and then you know what what to expect your monthly bill to be each month.
Very cool.
So, yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you being here. And we'd like to thank Silver Creek for making this segment possible. And for more information about the community, you can call 904-810-0444 or visit silvercreekretirement.com. All right, how the creators of PowerSwap